Reports out of Foxboro have stated that NFL running back Leonard Fournette is in town for a workout with the New England Patriots just ahead of the preseason. I have Fournette on a short list of potential running back free agents that Bill Belichick should consider bringing in the season to help out Rhamondre Stevenson and replace Damien Harris as the RB2 role. For those who don't know about Fournette, he has not really lived up to the hype once he made it to the NFL. This guy was expected to be the second coming of Adrian Peterson, but the stats don't support that. The exceptions being Bortles and Allahu. In addition, the subsequent drafts were not really going to help out Fournette because they loaded up on defense. In fact, the next offensive first-round pick for the Jags after Fournette was Trevor Lawrence. So Fournette has never had offensive help. What is more, the Jags O-line was ranked 25th or worse during his time there. When he moved to a great offensive line at Tampa Bay, he wasn't the starter in 2020, and was the starter in 2021, and then he wasn't the starter again last year. He really hasn't had a solid shot except in 2021, when he had over 800 yards rushing and 8 rushing touchdowns, and over 450 yards receiving and a couple receiving touchdowns. When he had a solid chance, he produced. So I think Fournette is the real deal. Just was cursed by having the best years in Jacksonville and only got one solid shot in 2021 with the Tampa Bay. And he did pretty well. Now, Fournette is still solid and is still pretty fast with a burst to the hole and a second gear in the open field to take the ball the distance. He has rare acceleration and he can take away angles from defenders with his speed. Fournette is like a 4.5 40 fast back. He also has solid power, and he can run through tackles. He bulldozes defenders who try to tackle him. Fournette is very tough to stop in the short yard situations and on the goal line, where the Patriots struggled last season. He has the perfect combination of speed and power. On top of having a great blend of size, power, and speed, Fournette is elusive in the open field. He has outstanding feet, he has solid vision, patience, and balance. He uses that mixture of abilities to shake and evade defenders, weave around them, cut through small openings to extract some yards where there was none there. He has an outstanding ability to run while bending at the knee, which allows him to stay balanced and run behind his pads to bounce off tacklers. This also allows him to stay low behind the line until he gets in the open field and turns on the afterburners. Over the years, Fournette has developed some nice set of hands, and his route running has improved. In addition, he has become a competent blocker that made him a 3-down starter right out of the gate. On the downside, Fournette has a durability issue that has been a concern since college. Last year, it was injury-plagued with a hamstring and foot injuries. He has been injury-prone since college, but honestly, that is the nature of running backs these days. The other major issue is Fournette's past contract. He signed a 3-year, $21 million contract with the Bucs in 2022. I know he won't be able to get that type of cash here, but he might expect to get something close. Maybe he decides not to sign on the line here in Foxboro. For the Patriots, Fournette looks to be a former franchise player that could help Stevenson and make a big difference in that win-loss column. Fournette has a history of making any offense difficult for the defense regardless of the quarterback. Fournette is a threat to score every time he touches the ball. I think he has a solid chance to be picked up by the Patriots because of the RB2 potential, with the power to run through defenders, the speed to run away from them, and the elusiveness to dodge them in the open field. He is a devastating runner capable of getting those short yardage gains for the conversions or blasting into the end zone. Moreover, he has been one of the best receiving backs over the past few years. In fact, in 2019, he had 76 catches for 422 yards with a 30% first down percentage. 2021, 69 catches, 450 yards with 43.5 first down percentage with 2 TDs. In 2022, 73 receptions, 523 yards, 35% first down percentages, and 3 receiving touchdowns. He was third in running back receiving yards last year behind McCaffrey and Eckler, and ahead of McKinnon. In terms of rushing, he hasn't had 1,000 yards since 2019, but his total yards have been over 1,000 and his average if he still has anything left in the tank. If all goes well, I think Fournette could end up being a solid RB. Fournette weighs around 230 to like 240, which would be scary in the secondary once he gets up to speed. What is more, he is almost impossible to tackle alone. This guy carries the pile and attacks challenging defenders, something that will be needed this year with our current offensive line. Moreover, he never fumbles. He has had 2 in 6 years. 2 fumbles in 6 seasons. That sounds nice, right? Lastly, he's a solid professional that was pivotal to the Bucs' Super Bowl win. I wouldn't be surprised if we sign him, especially since we had been in the running to sign Fournette in his free agency in 2021, before he opted to re-sign with Tampa Bay. And like I said, he is on the short list of guys I would consider adding to the roster, which is really only him and Zeke. So, I would be very happy if we can get him with a cheap salary. Hopefully under $5 million per year. I don't know. We'll see. So, what do you think about Fournette working out for the Patriots today? Do you think he signs? Is he the third down back? Can he share the load with Rhamondre? What does his stat line look like? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.